Hi, Jonathan York from Bay Financial Partners, looking at investment markets. Overall, global equities seem to be holding up pretty well. The sort of Trump factor is still sort of there, simmering away in the background. But really, markets appear to be sort of focusing more on the sort of fundamentals and the data coming through. And certainly, the data in the US is all pointing to a pretty strong economy. Perhaps being highlighted as well from the latest comments coming out from the Fed, and most noticeably Fed chairperson Janet Yellen, commenting now that if the economy stays on track as it is, that she sees more rate hikes down the road. Now, whether this just is sort of setting the market up for potentially a rate hike in March could be very interesting to wait until that sort of meeting comes through. Because certainly at the moment, the commentary coming out of the Fed would appear to be that March is a live meeting, and there is a possibility of a rate hike coming through as the US economy is sort of pushing on at a pretty reasonable rate. Also, as well, being backed up as well, earnings out of the US are still pretty strong, and overall are sort of coming in probably slightly better than anticipated. That's had a bit of a flow-on effect to the European banks as well. Certainly, most of the banks that are reporting earnings coming through are sort of better than estimates. Oil and commodities sort of holding up reasonably well as well. Sort of oil still holding at that sort of mid-50s, and it's going to be interesting to see if that can sort of push on, because certainly if the economies are looking at sort of progressing on the sort of growth front, then potentially there is more demand for oil, so that certainly should push up the price a little bit. Here in New Zealand, RBNZ left rates obviously unchanged last week. Certainly moved to a more sort of neutral bias now. And it's just going to be interesting now to see sort of how inflation tracks. If he does look to push on, then I think the Reserve Bank is a little bit behind the curve, and you may well have to see a rate hike in New Zealand later this year. And if that is the case, that's certainly not being factored into the markets at the present. On the fixed interest front, Contact Energy have got a bond in the marketplace, 5.5 years. Indication rate is looking about sort of 455 to 470. The rate will actually be set on the 17th of February. And if you're interested in that, call us on 0800 867 323. If you are looking for income, certainly in New Zealand here, there are plenty of options. Call us on 0800 867 323 to discuss what's available in the marketplace. So to summarise, the market's looking in pretty reasonable shape. Certainly equities have got a decent bid out there, and any sort of pullback is probably viewed as a purchase at the present, because certainly the data at present is still looking for plenty of growth going forward over the next sort of 12 to 18 months. So if you're interested in that contact issue, say call us on 0800 867 323, or go to the website www.bayfinancialpartners.co.nz for lots of interesting articles. We look forward to speaking to you soon.